You apply into the Ringling Bros Barnum and Bailey School of Clowns. That's what was going to give your videos the credibility to move forward.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, at the University of Miami, there I am, like hanging off like 12-story balcony, like there was a 12-story building that I got kicked out of because I had fucking climbed up. I was climbing up the radio tower on the roof of the 12-story building. I was filming myself climbing over the balcony and hanging off the railings. Like I was swing out and swing and let go and land on the 11th floor balcony. Yeah, I did that fucking on acid. I was out of my mind. And then I ultimately left the University of Miami. You missed the 3 years of being completely homeless.
which is then leads it into the clown school?
Right. Like after 3 years of being homeless, I had a used car at this one point that I was living out of. I was just so fucking down on my luck that I honestly aspired to commit suicide with carbon monoxide in the used car, but I couldn't afford to fill the tank.
So bad that I'm laughing at that.
I know, it's all good, dude. I couldn't afford the fucking gasoline to run the engine to kill myself with the carbon monoxide in the car I was living out of. And I was just like, shit, dude. I said I called my sister and I was like, yo, I hit a wall, and she was like, well, I live in Albuquerque, New Mexico. She's living in Albuquerque. She said, I'm kind of lonely. I'd love it if you moved out here with me. So I moved out to Albuquerque and I'm living with my sister, and she regretted that shit so fast.
I bet.
And she was taking a shit at work where she's a reporter for the Albuquerque Journal. She was a newspaper reporter, and she was just legitimately shitting, reading the book of trivia that they just left on top of the toilet. And just a question in the book said, what's the only college that has no tuition? Some shit. And it was like Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Clown College, like, it's very like exclusive to get in, but if you get in, it's free. It's completely free. And my sister was like, oh my God, that's my brother. That's my fucking brother. This will get him out of my fucking house.
What's amazing is you're at this circus flea market. You're going out and you had times where you are performing and you're ripped off of cocaine. Doesn't that affect the juggling and all of that good stuff?
I think cocaine's actually pretty popular with professional jugglers.
With clowns?
I mean, jugglers in particular. I remember, like, before I was in the circus, I worked on Royal Caribbean cruise lines as a clown. And they would bring in like headlining acts, and like one of these headliners was like juggling like 9 clubs, like he was just a straight professional juggler. He made like $3,000 per 15 minutes of his act. And to me, that was the craziest. This guy was just, and he was like, hey man, like, let's get some blow.
Are you guys in your clown suit before ripping lines of cocaine in the clown?
Well, dude, when I was in the circus I got fired from the cruise ship job. And then now I'm back in with my sister. We're living in South Florida. And she's like, look, hey, if you think you're going to be fucking like unemployed and fucking broke and eating all the food and messing up the house, you're out of your mind.
Right.
Yeah. She says, you're out of your mind. So she says, there's a circus down in this flea market. You're going to go down there. You're going to fucking tell them you're a clown. So I went down there and I got hired. And this place was classic, man. It's to date, it's the world's largest drive-in movie theater with, I want to say, like fucking 14 screens. It's massive. It's like some record for the biggest flea market. It's also an amusement park. And they had a circus there with 3 elephants, a tiger. They've since gotten shut down for animal abuse. So there's no longer a circus there. But I worked in that circus, and the only day we didn't do a show was Monday. But we had shows. We had one show Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then we had 2 shows on Friday, and we had 3 shows on Sunday, and 3 shows on Saturday and Sunday.
A lot of cocaine, Steve.
Well, yeah, dude, I went through full weekends from I went through like 2 shows Friday, 3 shows Saturday, 3 on Sunday. So that's 8 show weekend. I think I did 10 shows. I don't know. I bet, but now my nose, it wasn't like with the string, the clown nose. We glue on our fucking clown nose with rubber cement. You know, it's like rubber cement, and so like it's not going anywhere. But like I'm in the back, like peeling off like just one side of the nose, and like doing my blow, and then put it back on, you know? And like dude, days on end, and you know, with all the grease paint, like I don't know that anybody ever even knew that I was on cocaine so bad.